What's up, guys? How we doing today? Today's video, we're going to focus on Romeo Must Die, the 2000 action thriller starring Jet Li, Aaliyah, Anthony Anderson, and a few others. Let's get started. So if you haven't already, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Let's talk about Romeo Must Die. So we all know Jet Li is a badass fighter. Dude has made some very good movies, stuff like Unchained, Kiss of the Dragon, and a long list of really good movies. This plot is complex, so I'm not going to get into every single detail in this movie. I'm going to give you a rough draft of the plot because if I try to go into all the analytics, it's just going to be too complicated. But basically, the main premise of this movie is Jet Li escaped from prison and is looking for his brother's killer. And there's a business guy who wants to build a football stadium, and there's another group of bad guys who are trying to stop a drug trade from coming in. And basically, there's a war going on between the blacks and the Asians, and there's a turf war. So basically, Jet Li meets this lady named Aaliyah, and they team up and they're going after his brother's killer. This movie is chock full of suspense, action, drama. I mean, I think the reason this movie did so fucking well is the acting and you got Delroy Lindo, you got Isaiah Washington. Both of them are kind of working for this crime organization, and what you get is just a badass fucking movie, dude. I mean, I really enjoyed a lot of the scenery in this movie. The movie takes place, I think it's part of it's filmed in Hong Kong, and then the other part I believe is filmed in New York. It was really cool seeing Anthony Anderson, who was hired as Aaliyah's bodyguard. Anthony, I don't know a lot of the movies he's done, but I know he was in the 2007 Transformer movie, so it was kind of fun seeing him again. Like I said before, Jet Li is in this, and he Jet Li is extremely brilliant in this movie. He is a smart fucking dude in this movie. There's nothing you can put past him. There's no like plot that he can't thwart. There's a scene in the movie. It's really funny. So they go and they meet Aaliyah's brother or a cousin. I can't remember. I think it was his brother. But they go and meet Aaliyah's brother, and they ask Jet Li to fill in for a guy playing football. And the way Jet Li learns to play football in this movie, bro, that shit was hilarious. They beat his ass, but then he pulls some kung fu moves on her, and he just showed him up in the scene. But it was pretty good. But yeah, I mean, there's not a lot I can really go in depth and say about this movie without spoiling it. But it's fun. It's action thrilled. It's a lot of good sense. It's a dramatic film about a guy who's on a revenge path and is looking for the hidden roots between what's going on in the underground world and also how his brother died and why they would do this. And it's a very convoluted, complex plot with a lot of different angles, but so far it is really good. This movie had been on my watch list for a very long time. I finally got to watch it, and the third act, I won't tell you what it is, but the third act, the fight between Jet Li and a certain other character, is absolutely off the fucking chains. So all in all, I'm going to give Romeo Must Die a 10 out of 10. This was very good. It was very choreographed, awesome. It's directed by a Polish guy. I'm not going to try to pronounce his name, but he worked with a lot of other Jet Li movies. I think it's Andrei Bartkowski or something like that. I can't remember. But anyway, if you have not seen Romeo Must Die, I gotta highly suggest it to you. I think you'll really, really like it. It also has a lot of 90s, early 2000s nostalgia, which is very comforting to my heart, because I grew up around that age. And all in all, you're gonna love Romeo Must Die. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Joe the Man.